Welcome back to High Stakes, where we help you elevate your betting strategy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our daily content. Looking for exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join us on Patreon. Links are available in the comments section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Oh, the Anaheim Ducks versus Edmonton Oilers. What a spectacle of hockey we've got here. The Anaheim Ducks, a team that's just skating by at 15-17-4 and sitting comfortably in 7th place in the Pacific Division, are heading to Edmonton for this thrilling contest. They've managed to pull off a couple of wins recently, including their New Year's Eve victory over the New Jersey Devils, which honestly might be their highlight of the season. If you're counting on them to carry that momentum in at Rogers Place, well, good luck with that. Sure, they've beaten some good teams recently, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. They're still a team that ranks 19th in the league in goals allowed, sitting at 3.09 per game. Not exactly the best blueprint for success, especially when you're about to face a high-powered offense like the Oilers. But, hey, give credit where credit's due. Their goaltender, Lucas Dostal, has been turning heads lately, posting some solid performances and limiting opponents to 3 goals or less in their last 4 contests. That's a positive sign, especially since he's been pulling the weight for a defense that hasn't exactly been known for keeping the puck out of the net. But let's not forget, the Ducks are still the Ducks, and even with their goalie showing up, they're not exactly built for the high-speed, high-scoring chaos that a team like the Oilers thrives in. Now, let's move on to the Oilers, who are comfortably sitting in 2nd place in the Pacific Division at 22-12-3, with their eyes fixed firmly on a playoff spot. They've been cruising along with some solid wins lately, and even snapped out of their 2-game losing streak by defeating the Utah Hockey Club 4-1. Because nothing gets you ready for a division showdown like a win against a club team that's probably not even in the same league. But regardless, the Oilers have been rolling. They've won 8 of their last 11 games, and Stuart Skinner's been putting up solid numbers in net, most recently securing a 4-1 win while stopping 25 of 26 shots. Sure, the competition hasn't always been elite, but with McDavid's point streak and the Oilers' recent defensive improvements, they're looking strong. Let's talk about their home dominance. The Oilers are a force in Rogers Place, and their 5-1 record in the last 6 meetings against the Ducks in Edmonton says it all. The last time these two teams met in Canada, the Oilers absolutely annihilated the Ducks with a 6-1 victory. The Oilers' offense is one of the league's best, ranking in the top 10 in goals scored per game. With their scoring depth and the ability to hit high gear when needed, Anaheim is going to have a tough time keeping up. The Oilers have been a juggernaut offensively, averaging 3.90 goals per game over their last 11 contests, and considering Anaheim's porous defense, it's safe to say they'll likely be in for another tough outing. The Ducks aren't exactly built for this type of game. High tempo, back and forth, where every turnover feels like an opportunity for a goal. With goaltending that isn't exactly on par with the NHL elite and a defense that ranks in the bottom half of the league, Anaheim's chances look slim against one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. The Oilers, on the other hand, have been firing on all cylinders. They've got Connor McDavid, who's still playing like he's on another level, and Leon Draisaitl right there with him. Both have been putting up points like it's no big deal, and with the Ducks' defense giving up over 3 goals a game, it's hard to imagine they'll be able to keep pace. The Ducks might surprise you with a goal or 2, but when it comes to the overall picture, they're not in the same league as the Oilers. The Oilers will dominate possession, take advantage of Anaheim's defensive lapses, and likely score in bunches. Edmonton has been scoring at will, and against Anaheim's shaky goaltending and defense, they should be able to hit that 5 to 6 goal range with ease. Prediction: Oilers minus 1.5 goals. Let's face it, they're the better team, they're at home, and they're going to win, and probably by a decent margin. Anaheim might keep it close for a period or 2, but in the end, Edmonton's firepower will overwhelm them. And then there's the over-under. We all know how this is going to go. The Ducks have a tendency to leak goals like a broken faucet, and with the Oilers averaging nearly 4 goals per game in their last 11 contests, the over on 6.5 goals seems like a no-brainer. Anaheim will probably chip in a couple of goals, but with Edmonton's explosive offense and the Ducks' inability to stop them, we're looking at another high-scoring affair. Prediction: over 6.5 goals. Expect a shootout. With the Ducks allowing over 3 goals per game and Edmonton averaging nearly 4, this game is primed for a high total. It's just a matter of how many goals the Oilers will score. Probably a lot. So, in conclusion, Oilers win big, the over hits, and the Ducks, well, they just try not to get embarrassed too much. It's a classic case of a team that's just there for the ride, while the Oilers look to keep their momentum going. Here are the best game prop picks for the Anaheim Ducks versus Edmonton Oilers matchup, based on the analysis. Connor McDavid anytime scorer. When it comes to elite players, McDavid is in a league of his own. The Oilers' captain is one of the most dynamic forwards in the game, and his ability to score will makes him a constant threat on the ice. Anaheim's defense, which has struggled all season long, is particularly vulnerable to high-skilled players like McDavid. With his remarkable playmaking ability and speed, McDavid will likely get several opportunities to put the puck in the net. With the Ducks' defensive lapses and McDavid's current hot streak, betting on him to score in this game feels like a no-brainer. Leon Draisaitl, anytime scorer. Draisaitl has been putting on a clinic this season, and with Anaheim's defensive issues, he should have no trouble adding to his tally. Known for his elite vision and deadly shot, Draisaitl is more than capable of finding the back of the net on any given shift. The Ducks have struggled with containing top-tier players, and with McDavid drawing attention, Draisaitl will likely get ample opportunities to capitalize on Anaheim's defensive lapses. Whether it's a power play goal, a rebound, or a quick wrist shot, Draisaitl is primed to be involved in the scoring for Edmonton. Edmonton to score first. The Oilers are masters at setting the tone early in games, and Anaheim has been vulnerable from the drop of the puck. With their potent offense, led by McDavid and Draisaitl, Edmonton is quick to jump on the attack, making it difficult for teams like the Ducks to keep up. Anaheim's defense tends to crumble under pressure, especially when facing high-scoring teams like the Oilers. Edmonton's ability to control the pace of the game and get out to an early lead should give them the upper hand. Expect the Oilers to take the initiative from the start and score first, putting the Ducks in a hole they may not be able to climb out of. Petr Mrazek over 3.5 goals allowed. Mrazek has had a tough season, and Anaheim's defense hasn't exactly been helping him out. The Oilers are one of the league's top offensive teams, and with their offensive depth, it's hard to see Mrazek escaping this game without allowing at least 4 goals. Edmonton has been scoring at will recently, averaging nearly 4 goals per game over their last 11 contests. The Ducks' poorest defense, ranking in the bottom half of the league, will give the Oilers plenty of chances to exploit Mrazek, especially with their quick transition and skilled forwards. With the high-powered Oilers attacking early and often, betting on Mrazek to allow 4 or more goals is a strong pick. Edmonton to score 4+ goals. With Anaheim's defense struggling to contain opposing offenses and the Oilers' potent attack, it's almost a guarantee that Edmonton will surpass the 4-goal mark in this matchup. The Ducks have allowed 3.09 goals per game, and with the Oilers' offensive depth, they have the tools to put up big numbers. McDavid and Draisaitl alone can account for a majority of the goals, but with players like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Zach Hyman, and Evander Kane also contributing, Anaheim will have a tough time stopping Edmonton's scoring barrage. Given the Ducks' struggles defensively, the Oilers should have little trouble surpassing the 4-goal threshold and continuing their offensive dominance. And that's a wrap on today's video, folks. I'm sure you're absolutely on the edge of your seat, eagerly awaiting the next thrilling installment of this channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because clearly you don't want to miss any of our daily videos. I mean, who could live without them? And while you're at it, smash that notification bell, so you can be the first to know when we drop more gems like this. Oh, and if you're looking for some premium picks, because, let's be honest, who isn't? Join our Patreon. It's where the real magic happens. Premium picks, insider info, and possibly even some mildly entertaining banter. So, hit that link, and we'll see you on the inside. Until next time, enjoy the game, make those bets, and remember, you're welcome.